Hey guys, Steve here. So we are doing something simple, pretty simple to most. We are going to change out my engine air filter, and I went ahead and already loosened all the bolts and everything like that. I believe there is 1, 2, 3. There's 4. Let me show you. 4 Phillips, or you could use a flathead if you wish. I used a number 2 with my drill, and then you have the collar that hooks into your airbox, and loosen that up with just a flathead. And if you notice, there's like almost like a lock thing on there, so I just push it up. So then the other thing I'll do is, and you probably don't have to do it, but I already pushed the red lock up on it, and I just put a little flat underneath there, and then it pops out. Then we'll push it back to the back so that we should be able to have no problem taking it off. It lifts up, so let's see if we can't get the airbox, the air tube off. And if you notice, putting it on, there's like a little tab, a nipple that fits right in there as well. So, and the box lifts up and out, so you do have to like lift things up and out of the way and that nature. So that's what it looks like. So let's see, this one that was in there, I put this in October 28th, 24. So it's been in there for a year, and it's not super dirty, but it is fouled. This was an AC Delco. Now what I decided to do was I decided to give the Canyon Advantage 24,000 mile use. So basically, you know, every year, but according to how you drive. So if you drive in a lot of dirt, you know, you're off-roading a lot, obviously this is going to get replaced probably every 6 months. That's probably what I would do. But it's extended life, 24,000 miles. This is KNX 5030. Again, it's a 2020 GMC Canyon that it's going into. 24,000 mile engine protection, 2 times longer life than traditional 12,000 mile filters, up to 99.5% efficiency, specially treated. You don't have to do anything to it. You don't have to add oil. You don't have to do anything like that. And you don't clean this either, so there's no cleaning involved. You just put it in and enjoy that extended life that it's going to have. But I wanted to give it a try, breathe better and all that good stuff. So let's see. It has a thank you for your purchase, register your product, which I guess I will. Why not? And then install with ease, it has. And then all the different products that they offer. And then it says Canyon washable HVAC air filter equals 40 plus disposable filters. Buy one, save hundreds. So that's what it looks like. Let's get it out of the package. Again, it's a simple video for showing how to put it on and take apart what you need to take apart to get your filter in. And again, there's some people out there that might think it's a lot of work, or they can't do it themselves. Well, I can tell you that, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts loosen your engine air intake tube, and oh, they gave you a sticker too. That's cool. And release your mass airflow sensor. I showed you how to do all that. So, you know, I know people are paying money to have this done, or they're having it done with their oil change and things like that. Sometimes you can just change your air filter if you don't need oil change right away. So, all right, so what we're gonna do next, I'm gonna go ahead and pause it, because what I like to do is I like to take my air compressor and I like to, you know, air compress all the dirt and all that stuff and that buildup and things like that. So I'm gonna do that, but I'm gonna pause it so you guys don't have to hear all that noise. Be right back. All right, guys, we're back. So we basically blew out the box, blew out around it, blew out the top, and also gave a light spray of air in there on the mass airflow sensor. I don't recommend any hard direct air. I just did it from away from it and just blew it in there. So, all right. So we got our mass airflow sensor. I mean, there is a difference. So, all right. So let's write down. Let's write down when I put it in. September, what's the date today? September, I'm not sure of today's date. What is today's date? Is today the 21st? Man, I can't even remember. Okay, be right back. Okay. September 22nd, and I guess I still must be on weekend time, because I was thinking it was the 21st. All right, so we wrote on it just in case. Always a good idea to do it. So, all right, let's get it in there. Fins down like so. And then, like I said, you have these spots right here that go down at an angle, and then you put it in. Just make sure it's nice and seated in there. Then let's put it back on. And like I said, you can't mess it up because there's a tab for it. And then you're just going to relock that back into place. We will push the mass airflow sensor in. Make sure that you do lock the tab. Only thing left to do is go ahead and tighten everything up. Don't tighten it down. Don't muscle it all the way down or you will strip. Just needs a snug and that's it. Alright guys, this was for a 2020 GMC Canyon. Simple air filter, and I do hope that it does help somebody that usually pays to have it done or something. Alright guys, take care. Bye.